Alright, heading on up towards Mueller Hut, but unfortunately this time of year and the gear that I've got, there's no chance of making it there, so we're going to go to Sealy Tarns. We're starting out at the White Horse Hill campground. So I don't have a t-shirt. Well, I've got a t-shirt, but I've got a jacket on, but I do have shorts on, so as per usual. It's pretty spectacular. Alright, so let's see how we go. So we're only about 500 metres in. There's a right turn that takes you to most of the tracks. There's a left turn that takes you back to Mount Cook Village, but the right turn starts heading you off up the tracks. Pretty cold this morning. It's about 2 degrees, but perfect hiking weather. Beautiful, pretty clear day, blue sky. Looks to be a fair bit of snow up there, so we'll see how far we get before we get to some snow. Coming up to another little intersection. So we're going to turn left here, go to Sealy Tarns. Here comes our first avalanche warning. So hopefully we don't see any of those today. That's where we come from. And up we go. So it's sort of just a gradual gravel climb. I think maybe this is where the steps start. Possibly. I'd say it couldn't be too far from it. Ah, steps. I might take this jacket off, I think. I've got just a spray jacket, but I've got a bigger jacket in my pack. I won't get stuck out here and not be able to be safe. So, t-shirt time, I think. Alright, off on the steps. I think there's supposed to be 2,200. So, we're not going to attack them very fast. Just nice and easy, no race today. We'll just see how we go. I hope if the stairs stay this quality, that'll be pretty awesome. Pretty perfect. Anyway. Definitely steep profile stairs. Oh, changing stairs now. There's where we've come from, and we keep going. Probably be pretty slow going on the way down with these steps, so short pitch. Really careful with footing. Sure enough, I look like the only freak in the whole area. Everyone's rugged up, beanies, gloves, jackets, long pants. I've got stuff in my backpack just in case, but man alive, I'd be like dripping with sweat if I went with all that stuff. We're just under 2 kilometres in now, and climbed only about 250 metres of elevation so far, so not too much, but stairs are steep, definitely. So just at this little lookout ledge here, it's about I think about 2.4 k's in from the car park, and only about, well, according to my watch, 333 metres of elevation so far. Super steep stairs. It's going to be slow going coming down, definitely. Got a good sweat on already, as you could guess. But all in all, it's pretty magic. I think that's Mount Cook up in the distance, sort of behind the cloud, or the cloud's coming across in front of it. You see some glaciers in the lake in the distance. Pretty amazing, alright. There's where I just was, down where the dude with the red backpack is. little bit of a tip if you're coming here, especially on this track where there's quite a lot of puddles in between the stairs, is make sure you've got Gore-Tex shoes, so at least they're waterproof, otherwise your feet will just freeze. Here's our first bit of snow on the ground, so how about that? Luckily for these Hoka, I think they're Challenger ATR 6 GTX, which are Gore-Tex, so feet are still nice and dry, thankfully. Starting to get a fair bit more snow on the path now, as you can see. Stairs definitely don't let up, but still plugging away. Yeah, stopped for a little muesli bar before, got a little burst of energy back. So onwards and upwards. It's definitely upwards. Just saw something moving in the snow there. I think it's probably a rabbit or something like that. Unfortunately, it went and hid too quick for me to get a picture. But keep climbing. You can see now that most of these steps have got water and ice in them, or they're actually ice. You can see now, so I've got to be a bit careful. If it gets too slippery on the way down, just have to watch the footing. I imagine I probably won't be GoPro on the downhill bit due to that. So anyway, up we go. Definitely a lot more out in the open now, a lot more snow, a lot of little animals hiding in the snow. I'm just assuming they're rabbits. It's pretty beautiful. Unfortunately Mount Cook's covered by cloud, but hopefully when we get up near the top we'll get a shot of it. Actually, I don't think there are rabbits moving in the thing. It's just the snow melting and falling in the little crevices and making noise and making the grass move. So silly me. I tell you what, it'd be a bloody cold rabbit if it was. A lot more snow on the path now, so definitely wear trail shoes or hiking shoes with plenty of grip. That doesn't look like a fun fall down there. Quite a lot of snow here, so pretty slippery. They're very slow going now. So, these slippery as here. Here's the Sealy Tarns. So, it's definitely icy up here. Mueller Hut is that way. Looks like a few people have used it, but holy shit, it'd be tough in this snow. So, we're at Sealy Tarns now. You can see the lake is just frozen, of course. It's very slippery up here. Probably quite a bit easier to do in one of the warmer seasons than in the middle of, well, leading into winter. It's all covered in snow, but I'm not an expert in trekking in the snow. However, I'm assuming that walking in the actual snow is a bit safer than walking on the centre of the ice, so hence the reason for staying on the edge of the path. I'm heading up to this seat now, have a bite to eat, have a drink, and enjoy the view. Not sure if anyone's been up here this morning. I don't know if there's been any snow overnight, but it's definitely slightly different to my hometown, where right now it'd be probably 30 degrees and I'd be in the air conditioning. So time to sit down and take in some of the view, hopefully without slipping over. So I've made it to Sealy Tarns. Can't go any further, unfortunately, because it's way too icy, slippery, covered in snow and ice. So this is as far as we get. It was about only about 3.7k from the car park, and the last bit of it's a bit sketchy without spikes on your shoes, so got to be pretty wary. But the resulting views are worth the effort of those stairs. The end, it appears as though it's only about 550 meters of elevation to get here, so actually not that bad. Pretty steep stairs, but in all a great walk, and beautiful at this time of year. I'm still in shorts and a t-shirt, however I think I'm about to put a jacket on because I'm starting to get pretty cold. Alright, see you a bit later. I don't think I'm going to be recording video on the way down. I'll have to watch my step too much. Alright, heading back down now. As you can see, it's now that I've had a chance to relax at the top, it's quite a lot colder. So I'm on the way down now, gloves on, jacket on, but still in shorts of course, and going to try and get back down without falling over. So this is going to be, it's going to be a bit tricky, but hey, just slow and steady, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom in one piece. It's definitely absolutely beautiful walk up there. Be pretty nice to jump in there and break the ice. Holy dooly. So there we go. Whoop. Need a little need tiny spikes on the shoes. They're pretty slow going on the way down, super slippery. Would be nice to have a bit more grip, but the beauty is there's no race, and the snow's pretty firmly packed, so sort of not digging in too much, but able to get plenty of grip while walking in the snow itself. Back under some resemblance of gravel now. Still got to be a bit wary, but so where are we at? We're at don't know, I think I accidentally hit a split button. Let's see. 4k in so far. I'm back on the way down. Heading back down now, still out of the snow, so at least the slipping on ice danger is just about past. Pretty steep on the way down. Time to take the jumper off, I think, just up here. Go back to t-shirt again. There's a perfect spot right here. And now we'll go down to that little lookout. See. That's where we've come from up there. Going down here. I think it might be a case of jacket off and gloves off again. Now that I've warmed up a bit. So, time for de-jacket. nice to be able to see Mount Cook. Clouds have gone away. Perfect. Continuing on. Stop and take a photo. Tell you what, the knees get a decent workout on the way down. There's quite a drop between these stairs. It's pretty tough. Might have to have a couple of beers to make my knees better when I finish this. Always help the knees. Hey, can't look up too much. Gonna roll an ankle. Have to rely on my travel insurance. Well, never used it before. Wonder if it actually works. Oh, another path mate. Where is he? Hello, mate. Hello. Slow and steady down these stairs. You can see the pitch of them there, sort of hanging over quite a lot, so unfortunately the chance on running down these would be pretty slim. Although I guess if you want to end up in hospital, you could have a crack at it. Oh, this is better. Going back into the trees now, so should be the end of the view. More of these awesome stairs. Back off the stairs now, back down on the gravel path. the car park just over the trees there, so nearly there. Maybe a K or so to go. Gentle downhill. There's actually talking to a French family up there who had 2 young kids. They're only about maybe I think 7 and 8, and they made it up to Sealy Tarns. I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but I'll tell you what, for a 7 and 8 year old, it was very impressive to see them get all the way up there. Very cool. So arriving back at the car park now. Round trip's just over 7 k's, 7 kilometres. My watch is telling me it was about 555 metres of elevation. It sort of felt a lot more than that, but I'm guessing that's probably pretty accurate. I was expecting it to be a lot more than that, so actually not that displeased that it was a bit easier than that. Here's the camp area here. Yeah, so back at the car park, all in all, awesome walk. Most beautiful walk I've ever done. So definitely give it a shot when you get a chance. Anyway, here's a little look at the sign. So it says 600 metre elevation gain. That's probably right, somewhere between 555 and 600. Yeah, so like I was saying, but in winter, be sure to wear Gore-Tex shoes, or your feet are going to freeze. And be sure to take some jacket, gloves and everything, because when you get to the top it starts to get a bit cold while you're sitting around. Anyway, back at the trusty rental car, and see you later. Bye.